Hi guys, so today I'm going to be taking you through my Slickster setup. The Slickster is made by FERRO Concepts. I'm just going to be running you through my current setup on that plate carrier. So as you can see, I've got the FERRO Concepts Slickster here with a multicam black kit on it. I've got the Slickster in Ranger Green, mainly because I wanted it to cross over both colour schemes of my kit, so multicam and multicam black. It's a nice neutral colour that can blend into both. So as I've said, I've got the multicam black kit on here, so all I did was I took the buckles off my multicam black rig and then velcroed it on. So I'll just give you a quick little rundown on what I've got on here. So on the front I've got the Spirit Systems Mark V, I've got my 3 magazines in there, I've got a BFG Glock mag pouch there, which I normally put my multi-tool in. Under here I've got the FERRO Concepts mini dangler. And in here normally I keep like my gloves and stuff, maybe a flashbang or a smoke in there. You can fit quite a lot in there. I had a few questions from people asking me how I'm getting on with it. I find it perfectly fine. I can store just as much, sometimes more, than the Spirit Systems sack. To the left here I have a Valfan radio for my headset. Moving on to the back, I have the back slick because I tend to run a backpack, or sometimes if we're going longer ranges then I'll put a Bergen on. Bottom here for my med kit I have a FERRO Concepts Forward Observations Roll 1. It's the perfect med kit. I try and put it on all my kits, my belt kit, my LV119, my chest rig, and obviously Slickster. So now going over the theory of why I got this plate carrier. One, something obviously slicker than the LV119, because the LV119 is an overt carrier and that's what I use it for. I wanted something really trim to the body. I have the elastic cummerbund on there, so and it keeps it nice and trim to me. Plus I can stash stuff in there, or if I want it super slick I don't have to store anything in there. I wanted something that I can put a bigger chest rig over the top, which I can with this, and something that I can mount my normal assault kit to. Not just that, but I wanted something with a flatter backing to it, so I can run bigger packs, rucksacks, and not get it caught up on a zip or some molly or something like that. So really that's the main reason. Another reason is I just wanted it for CQB and kind of those kind of environments, a little bit of urban work. So that's the main reason why I purchased this plate carrier. Overall, I think it's a great plate carrier. It's not really for me. I'd say I still prefer the LV119. The shape on this is a little bit weird. It's definitely not a bad plate carrier. It's just I get along better with the LV119. Plus I just like having extra space on cummerbund to store stuff in pouches. I like the fact that I could get a back panel for my LV119. The LV119 placement on me is much nicer than this, and plus it's just a much better constructed plate carrier than the Slickster. But all in all, for what I used it for, it's perfect. But it won't be hanging around for much longer because I just simply don't do enough CQB, simply don't do enough urban work. So there's actually no need for me to have it, but it was definitely worth the experience. Having it, testing it, because we are a research and development company, so the whole point is we get stuff in, we try it out, and then we create some kind of response to you as an audience, recommendations, what we like, what we don't like. So all in all, it is a great carrier. I think if you're on the budget scheme, it's perfect for you. If you're just entering the plate carrier world, definitely get one, because then you'll figure out quite quickly what you like about plate carriers, what you don't like about plate carriers. Plus it's very modular because you can just stick chest rigs, LBs over the top of it if you still want to have those plates on you. Okay, so now for reference sake, I have put the plate carrier on. You can see how it fits on me. I have quite an odd shape. I'm kind of wide on the top half. But yeah, so because of my broad shoulders, this kind of chafes a lot of my neck. Okay, I could get the extra pads, but when you run in a big pack like that or a rucksack, you don't really want the extra pads. It seems kind of pointless. So I would say that this is definitely a lot narrower than I was hoping for, but that kind of goes with the slick kind of idea. It does work quite nicely under a jacket, I will admit. It works really nice with just a standard turnover under the cummerbund. So if I remove my multi-cam jack kit here and I stick a turnover under the cummerbund, it works really nice. It's very, very slim, and as you can see on me, I'll get rid of the radio. It looks very trim, very slick, and it's really nice with plates. It is really nice size. It's perfect width. It does take some adjusting with the shoulder straps, like how long you want them and stuff like that. And they have got a spot-on design with it, I will admit. Even though I did kind of go into a tangent of slating them off about it. I think if I did go with anything like this for FERRO concepts, I probably would get the the FCPC. I would definitely go for the FCPC. I've heard great things about it. Our friend Hamish, he's tried it out, absolutely loves it, but that's more of an assault style plate carrier. This I wanted for the slick kind of CQB style, urban style to put under a jacket. So one thing I will say that's really good is when shouldering a rifle, the actual shoulder straps, they don't get in the way at all. So some shoulder straps can be way too padded and they get in the way of the stock all the time. Although these are a bit narrow, they are perfect thickness for shouldering a rifle. Both sides are perfect. So that's what I will say is really good. The placement of putting a med kit underneath back here, I really like. I think that's a great place to put it on the Slickster, sorry, getting them all mixed up today. Yeah, and obviously I've put some buckles on here so then I can just slap my kit on. So it's quite a quick kind of rig. The LV119 does take some time to set up, I will admit, especially with all the pouches and stuff. But yeah, so that overall is the FERRO Concepts Slickster. That's my overview, that's my opinion, reasoning for getting it, and my research and then development of this plate carrier. I do highly recommend it. I think if you're getting into the market for getting a plate carrier, like I said before, get one. I think they're perfect. But the main thing is I found what isn't so good with it, and I have plenty of options. I've been in this industry for years now, probably 6 years now, maybe even 7, I can't remember off the top of my head. So I have had many things, I've tried out many things, and I have money to spend on things, which is the main thing. So this fits all the criteria for being cheap, affordable, and perfect for beginners. It's nice and easy to set up, because you don't need much really. All you need is what I've got. You just stick some turnover thing underneath the cummerbund, then you've got mags ready, or you just fill up the cummerbund with mags. That could do you. You just have radio, or if you're not that fancy, just run the mags in the plate carrier. That's all you need. You don't really need much. So I'd say it is good for some people, but as I keep on saying, I found the faults in it, and those faults are quite crucial to what I do. So unfortunately, it's not a good plate carrier for me. So I will be swapping it out for something else.